What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. And welcome back to me because I'm back at home. I spent the last 4 days in Vegas with some very good friends of mine. A bunch of us watch enthusiast guys got together in Vegas for a little meetup, hung out at a couple of different authorized retailers, authorized dealers for Rolex, Oris. They had a bunch. Okay, we went to a couple different stores, roamed around. It was the Random Rob YouTube channel. So if you're not familiar with him, go check him out down below. If you're at all into watches, which you should not be, but if you are, go check him out. I will put a link down below. It was a great time. Hung out with some people that I have known before at some other events, and met some new people that I, just met. One of which, not one of the new people, but somebody I had met before and had been talking to for quite some time. A buddy, Calico Basin, gifted me this knife literally this morning when I was filming this video. We were packing up at the house that we had all rented, and there was an issue with this. It's a little off-centered, and we'll talk about that. But he goes, "No, here, you like it? Here, take it." And he tossed it across the table at me and told me to just take it home and whatnot. I said, "Oh, I'll take it apart. I'll fix it. I'll clean it up. I'll ship it back to you." No. Granted, I have his address, so I may just ship it back. We'll see. It's a cool knife. So let's dive right into it and talk about this cool knife and its issues. Now, this is a brand new knife he had just gotten, just opened it there the other day for us to play with and hang out. He brought a bunch of knives because he also is a little bit of a knife guy. So I think he most certainly brought more knives than he brought watches. Although he did bring some cool watches. That 53, that Invicta 53, man, that one is a looker, let me tell you. So this is the Spyderco Parata. Now, Parata means prepared or ready in Latin. Very unique blade, very unique shape and style. This is designed by Paul Alexander. I believe it's his fourth design or collaboration with Spyderco. And this is the first production knife that they debuted their stop lock mechanism as their locking choice on this knife. So let's just dive right into this very unique and odd look. Here's the part number on this end of the box if you are at all interested. And these run at about $196. I just looked. These are available. I think I saw it on Knife Center and a couple other sites. It is a textured G10, so it does get that dry skin kind of look. It kind of gets worn and whatnot. And being in Vegas for the last 4 days, my skin is certainly dry. Whoa, boy. But we had an awesome, awesome time. And I did not buy a knife. And I did not officially buy a watch yet. But I very well may be talking to the sales manager at a site on a watch that I looked at very carefully and very closely. And you may see an unboxing here shortly. Okay. So let's just zoom in. We'll get to the specs. I kind of mix it up. This is a VG10 blade, full flat grind with a huge belly. I think it's about 1.5 inches at its widest here, or tallest, if you will, depending on how you want to call that. Very slim and unique scale handle design. Reversible pocket clip, right or left-handed. This is very ambidextrous because it has lock releases on both sides. Very cool knife. I was intrigued when my buddy Calico Basin pulled it out of the box. I was like, damn, that's just kind of cool. Okay. So the locking mechanism, it just kind of, blade comes up. It has a notch here, which falls in and locks in place. Very strong lock. Very solid knife. This particular one is off center, and it is brand new. I tightened the pivot, and that did not change it. So I am going to have to take this apart and see what's going on with it. So the action is a little off. There is a little bit of blade play to get the blade to swing. I had to loosen the pivot just a hair. And sometimes the stop pin lock mechanism doesn't quite drop all the way. But it is a cool kind of fidgeter. And oftentimes you'll hear a double click when it locks in place. See if we can pick that up. So something's a little off with it. It is brand new. I'm going to take it apart and take a quick peek inside later. May or may not do a video of it because I've never taken this type of knife apart, so I don't want it to turn into some 30-40 minute video. But we'll see. I may film it and I may or may not post it. We'll see. Let me see how it is. Maybe I don't know. Let's talk about the specs. How about that? Let's just go back there. 4 3/4 closed, 8 inches overall, 3.46-inch blade with a 3.2-inch cutting edge of VG10 steel, as I mentioned before. 0.113 blade thickness. Overall thickness is 0.380. So it's very, very slim, very thin, and it disappears in your pocket. It weighs in at 2.9 ounces, and like most all Spydercos, it just runs on phosphor bronze washers. It's just a very cool knife. You can really choke up on it. You can hold it back. It's not, but it is very indicative in my mind of the Hellraiser. It's very, I don't even want to say it's similar, but it's sort of, kind of similar. I mean, there are some similarities, at least in my mind. So I kind of dug this when he first pulled it out. So I was very honored that he, gifted it to me for now. And maybe there were a couple things that I took with me that he was very interested in. Let's just say I've got his address. And since I know he doesn't watch most of my videos, he won't even know. But it's a cool knife for sure. I think I like those unusual things. You guys have seen my channel. You know what I collect and what I do not. So let's take a look at some size comparisons. Now, I've got a new item here to size compare. Your standard unsharp, a number 2 pencil. I think everybody knows a number 2 pencil, and everybody knows the Sharpie and the batteries, right? I mean, I'm trying to do things, and I was talking to guys at this meetup. There was, 20, 30 guys there, and I didn't talk to every one of them, but my buddy Will gave me the idea for the pencil. He goes, dude, that would be awesome. Everybody knows what a pencil is. Everybody should know what a AA battery is and a D cell battery. Right? I mean, I'm trying to get items that are relatable because not everybody knows what a Spyderco Delica is. Right? So sometimes, guys, I'm going to be very basic because I started thinking, and we were talking with Random Rob and some other folks at breakfast one day. People new to the watch hobby, I was there with watch guys, so we were talking watch stuff. People new to the watch hobby may not know all the acronyms, okay? This is the Kubi KB237, my favorite budget knife, period, at this point, okay? And in fact, one of the guys that was with us in Vegas ordered this on Amazon. I sent him a link, an affiliate link. I'll put one down below if anybody's interested. I think he got a different colorway. OD green. I think it was OD green and black. It was like $42. He ordered it. It was at his house in Michigan the next day. Okay. $42. This one I think was $48 in all black. But we were really talking about how new people to the watch hobby don't know all the acronyms and they don't know what hacking means and they don't know the lingo of the watch world. Well, it's very similar with knives. People may not know what a liner lock is. They may not know what a frame lock is. They may not know the differences. So sometimes I'm going to get basic. And I think that helps in the size comparisons because if I say, here it is next to the Hellraiser, here's the Auto Hellraiser, somebody may not be able to know what the Hellraiser size is. They've never seen one. I know they've seen it a lot on my channel, but do they relate what the Hellraiser is compared to normal everyday things? So I'm going to try to not cater, but sometimes explain the basic stuff. I have a lot of new people that are not into knives starting to watch some of my channel because I do some budget stuff. I do a lot of budget stuff, and I do a lot of production kind of normal knives, as well as, not that this is normal, but they're searching knives, and I don't want to exclude people, and I want to help educate and just show what is out there in a way that they can learn and enjoy the hobby like I have for many years. So anyway, the bottom line was that's why the number 2 pencil came in. That was a great idea, Will. Thank you very much. Now, as it sits right here, this moment, it's kind of centered, but it needs some work. I will do some maintenance on this and see if I can get this back working properly because it's a very cool knife because it's so unique. There you go. I know I rambled a little bit, but hey, it's my first day back from a little few day vacation getaway. And we had an awesome time. So stay tuned for more exciting stuff. There'll be more discussion topic videos. I think I'm doing that to keep myself sane and not just do knife review. And I'm waiting for some boxes of knives to come in because, quite frankly, I have reviewed everything that is in the house as of this moment. So, yeah, about that. So if you've got something you would like to loan in, please hit me up in the email that is down in the description and we can work it out. And I would love to see your knives so I can show all the knives. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And please come back tomorrow and there will be some more exciting stuff, I am sure. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.